Lesson 7. Encumbrance. Encumbrance is an important aspect to remember in Foxhole. The more encumbered your character, the faster your stamina will drain while sprinting, and the slower your character will move in both combat and in general. All objects that can be picked up in Foxhole, or in the world, add encumbrance. Items, such as bandages, add very little, while heavy ordnance and basic materials, as well as refined materials, add a great deal to encumbrance. To see your encumbrance, open your inventory with Tab, and it will be displayed at the center of the screen. All items that are added to your inventory increase this percentage. When you are near the threshold of your capacity, a white backpack icon will appear, such as it does over here. When the backpack icon turns orange, you have become encumbered. You walk over to these basic materials, collect them, and now the icon has turned orange, and you are encumbered. Sometimes, as a soldier, especially in a logistics position, being encumbered is a necessity to walk materials to a location in order to construct with them. In this example, we will equip our hammer. We will press 1 to equip it, and pretend that we're walking our resources to a construction point. We get there. Now, because we have materials and we've walked them over, we are able to build the structure. Generally, however, if you are in a combat role, being encumbered is a severe hindrance to your performance. One walks slower, and when crouched, one crouch walks even slower than that. A handy example is that of the combat medic, given that as part of your role, you generally carry a med kit and a trauma kit, although the former is not represented here, as I have been running around the server for the past hour, and I seem to have joined the only server that doesn't have any med kits available. Keeping that in mind, pretend that there is a med kit here. The latter, of course, the trauma kit, is rather heavy. Bearing this in mind, you want to keep the lightest weapon, or the lightest primary weapon possible, in order to keep your character moving at a decent speed. Of all the weapons in the game, the 7.62mm carbine is the least encumbering primary weapon. Thus, a good loadout for a combat medic is said carbine, with 4 clips of ammunition, in addition to your medical and trauma kits. Finally, remember that if you sprint for too long while encumbered, your character will eventually collapse into a winded state until their stamina has regenerated. And here we have collapsed, praying that our drill sergeant had been more vigorous in his exercising.